Indy lineup that can be dangerous when it gets traffic on the base paths, which it will on the very first pitch of the game as Adeline Blackwell ambushes on the first pitch. And the 2-2. A slow-moving ball that's blooped over into shallow right field for back-to-back base hits to kick off the game. And IU Indy with 0-1. Bunt down the third base line, looks back at third, throws to first, and now the runner comes home. No one there. A sac bunt drives in Blackwell. It's 1-0. And she lines this over to left center field. That splits the gap for a base hit. Extra bases possibly for Cowan. Here comes McPherson. She scores standing up, and Cowan stands up tall at second base, and the Jaguars up to an early 6 total. 1-2 swung on and missed by Holman for strike 3. RMU pitchers allowed. This is popped up, drifting to the left, and the catch made by Hare over in left center field. A stretch early on in the season as Thatcher lines this into center field back at the warning track for a 1-out single. And the 1-1 is lined to straightaway center. No chance for Thatcher to tag up. And a check swing off the top of the barrel and an excuse me swing. And here's the 2-1. Bunted right back to the circle and a throw to first. It's away. Think she would have beat it out anyway, but just measure. Munson round second, now stands up at third. Munson trying to go all the way home, and she does! A Little League home run for Mae Munson. Connoisseur Scott Langenfeld, our PA announcer. That one's bunted down the third base side, throw to first, and she beat it anyway. The throw was wide. 1-1. This is sky high, drifting into the atmosphere over on that right field side and caught in foul ground. And rarely you see the runner tag from first, but Blackwell does just that. Flew out in that direction, rather. Grounded to Hopper to the shortstop. Dunlap fires to first. The runner advances to third base with a bases loaded walk. Ground ball up the middle. Dunlap fields and gets out of the jam. He passes on the season, but that time she gets a strikeout. Down goes Hare. 2-2. Line drive left field, and that's in for a 1-out base hit for Sequoia Dunlap. Dunlap, who's here in the bottom of the second. Galazzi pops it up to the right field side, ranging over to the foul line to be played. Ground ball up the middle, and they go the short route to second as 1-2. On a pitch outside, a 2-out base hit over to left field, and nearly goes between the legs of Hop, but she gets it back and to bunt her way, but she swings instead after showing bunt, and it's popped into the glove of Dunlap. 4 through the lineup. Line drive, and that's a leadoff base hit for Kaylin Hoff, looking to stretch it into a double, and a race to the bag. She slides safely, and Kaylin Hoff with the leadoff. As the 0-1 line through the glove of Dominion over to right field, and Hoff going to be held up at third base. Dingers this year, and forget about this one. Not even going to look up at that one. And RMU has tied it with one swing of the bat. And who else would it be other than Courtney Polich? Her 19th home run of the season. And RMU ties it up.
Her 19th of the season.
That one stood. And Hare off to right field. That one's got a chance. And it's out of here. Right in front of the scoreboard in right field, in front of RMU volleyball legend Danny Doherty. And RMU gets the 4-3 lead with the solo shot to right by Olivia Hare.
A solo shot for Olivia Hare.
Here is the 2-0. That one's launched to right field, and it's gone. McPherson flexing the power over to right field, launches her 6th home run over the right field wall. And with 2 outs, IU Indy ties it up at 4 with a solo shot by Paige McPherson. And that 2-0 is mashed And back-to-back home runs for the Jaguars, and they snatch the lead right back as Molly Cable launches one over to left field for her 5th home run of the season. 5-4 Jaguars. Quality as well, as that one goes over to the first base, and that is a leadoff. 0-2 to Thompson, fisted back up the middle, but caught by the shortstop on a bounce. Blackwell. Ground ball, rather it's a line drive to left field for a base hit. Ellie Thatcher keeps the inning alive and loads the bases. And Pulich, line drive, that's gonna drop for a base hit. One is in. Jex Varner gives the wave sign to Hop, and 2 come in to score. Courtney Pulich delivers again. It's 6-5 Colonials. And she grounds this third base side, fielded in foul ground, and they retire the runner going home. Thatcher and the Jaguars. Ground ball and mishandled, a race to the bag. It'll be won by Pfeiffer, and that's it for the 1-2. Strike 3 called. And first pitch, she ambushes to left center field for a base hit. Extra bases for Dickerson as she slides into second base with a 2-out double. In the 2-1, grounded back up the middle, bounces off of Coleman's glove into no man's land, a base hit. IU Indy Jaguars. Another slap swing, and it's caught at the hot corner by Mary Brandt. This camera angle says otherwise. Line drive, left field, and that's a leadoff base hit for Sequoia Dunlap. Stretches into a double. Extra base hit for the Uniontown native, and for 2 on the day. First pitch is popped up into shallow right, making the trip to the grass and making the grass. And Thompson grounds this to the second base side. It's fielded by Dominion, and she fires to first. And the payoff. This is popped up in the infield, and drifting to her right and making the grab is Dominion for the third area of that. The payoff pitch is called, strike 3. And the 3-1. Grounded, diving stop made by Brandt. Fires across the diamond, but the play can't be made. It was beat out anyway as a 2. A check swing, maybe more of an excuse me swing, but bobbled by Thompson, and everyone's safe. Here's the 0-2 again, and just a bit outside. And everyone is safe after. And same stuff here, and here comes the tying run, and the play cannot be made. We're tied at 6. Back-to-back wild pitches, scores McPherson. Here's the pitch. Gets away again. 3 straight wild pitches have given IU Indy the lead, 7-6. Able to hold on. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop side and through the glove of Dunlap. And everybody's safe again. 2-0. Sky high in the infield side. Foul ground. It's caught by Brandt for the second out. 0-1. Grounded. 2 hops by Thompson. Fields it after a little juggle and fires to first and gets the out. 2-1. Line drive up the middle, base hit. Pulich is 3 for 3 and has reached base 4 times. Payoff on the way. Rudd pops this up to left field, and it bounces in front of McPherson for a base hit. And this is golfed out the center field, at the wall, gone! 3-run home run by Mary Brandt, who puts the Colonials ahead by the score of 9-7.
A 3-run homer from Mary Brandt puts the Colonials back on top, 9-7.
Mary Brandt, another underrated bat. 1-2. Line drive by Dunlap over the head of a leaping Blackwell. And the inning continues with a 2-out base hit by Sequoia Dunlap. Her And Galazzi through the legs of Dominion and skitters to the warning track. Rounding third is Dunlap, and the Colonials get some insurance. Marta Galazzi drives in Dunlap. It is 10-7 Colonials. And grounded back up to Dickerson. Sputters to second base, no throw. That goes as a base hit. There are 2 outs in the inning. And the walk drives in Marta Galazzi. And RMU up 12-7. And looks like that's going to be it for Dickerson. Payoff on the way. That's in there, strike 3. Down goes May Munson.